Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Shahbaz Gill to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Shahbaz Gill's words. Today is 14th August. On behalf of myself and my team, I extend heartfelt wishes for a happy Independence Day to all of you. In today's top news, we will first discuss the new world record that Pakistan set this August 14th. Pakistan is perhaps the only country in the world that has cracked down on its own citizens on Independence Day for celebrating with enthusiasm. They have been slapped, beaten and insulted. The police have used violence, cursing both men, women and children. You may find this hard to believe, so we will show you videos and pictures so you can see how much we are falling and how many new records we are setting every passing day. If you look at the US or any other country in the world, you'll see that when people celebrate their freedom, they keep close what is most dear to them. For example, if freedom of speech is most important to someone, they will express it on their Independence Day. If for someone it's their constitution or their state, meaning province, or some other specific thing like a fruit, a tree, a person or an idea, they express it with pride on their Independence Day. Now, Pakistan's pride is Imran Khan. 90% of the Pakistani nation sees Pakistan and Imran Khan as one. They cannot separate them. Whenever they think about their Pakistani identity and patriotism, Imran Khan's name comes to their minds because no matter how much you disagree with him, not even his enemies can say he is not a patriot. If you want to see the best face of patriotism, it's Imran Khan. On this Independence Day, we showed you a video before, and you can watch it again. A poor little girl was selling flags to earn a living. Even on Independence Day, people ask for and buy the flag of Imran Khan's party the most. That's why the girl had also placed PTI flags alongside Pakistan's flags and was selling them while sitting on the ground. The police arrived, growled at her, threatened her and scolded her, telling her they would put her in jail if she sold PTI flags. The innocent girl probably just left. But the police thuggery didn't stop there. They also went into markets and did this to shopkeepers. In all those areas and places where Independence Day items were being sold, flags, shirts, or any other expression, you know how kids love to buy these different things. On almost 90% of those items, there were pictures of Imran Khan. If there was a flag, it had a picture of Imran Khan next to Quaid-e-Azam's, because when Imran Khan's picture is on it, children want to buy it. If it's not there, they ask for the Imran Khan flag. They want the flag of Pakistan, but with pictures of both Quaid-e-Azam and Imran Khan. This is what angers the general and his associates. So, on their orders, a crackdown was launched in Islamabad, Rawalpindi and all of Punjab, with the main focus being Lahore and Rawalpindi. Every shop and every place was raided, and all the flags of Pakistan that had Imran Khan's picture on them were confiscated and destroyed. Yes, they were taken away and destroyed. I don't know if they were buried, burned or torn, but they were taken into custody. Despite this, because people had already bought these flags and other materials, they took to the streets. Miss Uzma Bukhari said a phrase, "Hafiz ji, stay tough." Hafiz ji has been staying tough, no doubt about it. But now the public has also decided to stay tough. Despite all the fear, pressure and fascism, the public has stood up against the entire regime of Miss Uzma. Look at Rawalpindi, Lahore, Faisalabad, Sahiwal, Quetta, Karachi, Peshawar, Islamabad. I'm missing many cities like those in Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. Everywhere you look, wherever the public came out in large numbers, they had Imran Khan's anthems playing in their cars and they were holding PTI flags or pictures. Everywhere they were celebrating both Pakistan and Pakistan Khan. Yes, many people also call Imran Khan Pakistan Khan. Pakistan and Pakistan Khan were together because, as I said, when people think, they see these two things together. In their subconscious minds, they see Imran Khan and Pakistan as one. This is perhaps because no other political leader has ever seen or shown patriotism as a love affair. If you read Imran Khan's book, you will realize from the very first chapter that, after his religious beliefs, his greatest love is Pakistan. Imran Khan has always loved Pakistan, its people, its language, its clothes and its culture in a very legendary, magical and romantic way. Be it him wearing a shalwar kameez to honour Pakistani language and dress, him proudly speaking about Pakistanis everywhere he goes, him first talking to princes and kings about the release of Pakistani prisoners, or him being the voice against Islamophobia and the insults to Prophet Muhammad when leaders of major Muslim countries were silent. All of this came to Pakistan because Pakistan Khan was raising this voice all over the world. So when Imran Khan has loved Pakistan, its people, its language, its clothes, and its culture so deeply, how can Pakistanis be so disloyal, so unconscionable, so bad, that they would forget this man on such a day? An entire day of conflict ensued. Everywhere you saw slaps, punches, curses, and police doing everything they could. But by evening the public had stood its ground. Everywhere you looked, in Rawalpindi or Lahore, where their fascism is at its peak, people reached Liberty Market with a giant 804-foot flag, and slogans for Imran Khan were chanted there too. Of course, you might say I'm exaggerating. No, I am not. You know my habit. I only tell you what is true because it's not right to sell false hope. You come here to hear the truth. I'm telling you this because you would see nothing but PTI flags. And this would make you realize that the man whose name they wanted to erase, the public is writing his name everywhere. This August 14th and Independence Day has become a huge defeat for Hafiz Sahib, because everywhere Imran Khan's supporters came out, and I hope that all day today and tonight, wherever people gather, they will definitely bring a flag, a picture, or any other symbol of Imran Khan or Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf that connects them to their Pakistan. On the other hand, there's Independence Day and the right of markaz. Yes, that scuffle. We are not going to forget about it for the next 50 years. We have now designated that scuffle as a symbol everywhere. On Independence Day, as we told you, there was a grand function at Jinnah Sports Stadium that had been in preparation for days. Billions of rupees were spent on it. It was a grand event attended by the President, the Prime Minister, the chiefs of the three armed forces and foreign dignitaries. The programme included national and cultural shows, a parade by the armed forces, an air show and an army band. The Prime Minister also unveiled the Markaz-e-Haq monument. Military contingents from Turkey and Azerbaijan also participated, and as you know, there were concerts, singing, lights and everything. On the other hand, you all know what is happening in Bajar and the feelings there. I saw a post from the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government where they very wisely cancelled a concert there in solidarity with the people martyred in Bajar. This was a very wise move. If it had not been done, there would have been a strong public reaction. So that was the situation from last night. Now I have another very important piece of news to bring to your attention. The news came on a day like August 14th, and it has shaken me to the core. The Terrorism Act of 1997 has been reinstated and made even stronger. What does this act say? It says that intelligence agencies, meaning the ISI, IB and MI, can now detain any Pakistani for 3 months without any evidence, without any judicial permission and without any reason. While it says for solid reasons, those reasons don't have to be presented to any court. The intelligence agencies will themselves create those solid reasons, so they can detain any Pakistani for 3 months without presenting anything to a court, proving anything or getting permission. This is preventive detention. You could be walking somewhere, they pick you up, and you disappear for 3 months. No court in Pakistan will be able to ask where that person is. You heard that right. Courts were already unable to ask, and you know they have been sidelined, but now they have made a law. When did this happen? On this very Independence Day. As you were celebrating Independence Day and being congratulated on your freedom, you were given this gift. The Terrorism Act has been amended, and now any of you can be made to disappear for 3 months. Not just 3, the intelligence agencies have the authority to do 3 plus 3. Yes, they can double down on it, they can make you disappear for 3 months and then make you disappear for another 3 months, up to 6 months. In 6 months, they will kill your spirit. In 6 months, you will become mentally unstable. After 6 months of all the torture they put you through, even if they release you, what will you have left? For 6 months, you can be kept in a dark room, in a place with no air, no water, and no human rights. They can torture you, blindfold you, and handcuff you, and no one will be able to question them. This rubber stamp assembly of Pakistan has passed this law. Since its Independence Day, let's ask, does this happen in truly free countries? It happens in slave countries. This is not the first time this has happened to us, and perhaps Field Marshal Sahib and his associates will tell us there's no harm in it, as it has happened before. Let me tell you, this first happened to us in 1818. The third version of the Bengal State Prisoner Regulation of 1818 was issued, which gave the Governor-General, the Viceroy, or the head of the British government in India the power to make any Indian disappear for an unlimited amount of time. You heard that right. Without any warrant or reason, they could be held in custody. Later, this unlimited period was slightly reduced because, times were changing. After almost 100 years, the British felt that this was shameless and should not be done. So they relaxed the rules a bit. The India Defence Act came in 1915, and then in 1919 they made this act even stronger, imposing more strictness on us and introducing the Rowlatt Act. The Rowlatt Act said that any Indian could be detained for 2 years without any reason. They would have no bail, no powers and no rights. But did the oppressed people of India remain silent? No, protests started all over India against it. Whether it was Muslim, Hindu, Sikh or Christian majority areas, demonstrations against it began everywhere. This also led to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which was a protest against the Rowlatt Act in Amritsar. People were not accepting being detained for 2 years without a reason. But consider this. What we were able to do in 1919 we are not able to do today in 2025. This law was implemented in complete silence, almost 106 years later. And you will see that except for Imran Khan and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, no one will speak up against it. If you compare today's generation, the bar councils, the members of parliament, the judges, the journalists, the politicians and the public, with the people of colonial India, you will see that they had a greater desire and yearning for freedom, personal liberty, basic human rights and freedom of speech. Now we are like broiler chickens. Chowdhury Sahib and his associates pass whatever law they want and impose it on us. So this is the big gift you have been given on Independence Day. You can name the act whatever you want. In 1919 it was named the Rowlatt Act after Mr. Rowlatt. Now you can call it whatever you like. You can call it the Hafiz Act. Whatever you want to call it. Now you can be detained for 6 months without any reason. Let's move on to the next news. It's not exactly news, but a highly respected individual from Balochistan has sent me this message. I'm a Punjabi. So when he sent it, he must have been wondering what kind of Punjabi I am. He was probably waiting to see if I had the integrity and courage to admit my mistakes and share the message with the entire world. After sending the message, he was likely waiting for a double blue tick and hoping that I, as a Punjabi, wouldn't try to manipulate it. He hoped that I would have the courage to put this truth on my vlog. My responsibility is based on the agreement between you and me. My responsibility to you is to be truthful, and that agreement is for you to give me your valuable time to listen to me. In return, it is my duty to present you with nothing but the truth. Now, if I don't share this message from a very respected personality from Balochistan, it would be an injustice to Balochistan on Independence Day. It would also be unfair to the person who sent this message to a Punjabi in the hope that he would share these things. If I don't, that person will probably be called an enemy of the state. I'll probably be called one too, but since he is from a smaller province, he might be called a rebel, a traitor, or who knows what else. He has faith that I will share this with all of you, so please listen. The message lists government officials and their origins. The person wrote, Government of Punjab, also known as Pakistan. I will say Government of Punjab or Government of Pakistan. The Prime Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Foreign Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Interior Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Planning Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Food Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Petroleum Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Information Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Speaker of the National Assembly is from Lahore, Punjab. The Communications Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The Energy Minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The investment minister is from Chiniot but has a house in Lahore, so he is from Punjab. The housing and works minister is from Bahawalpur but also has a house in Lahore, so he is from Lahore, Punjab. The environment minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The economic affairs minister is from Lahore, Punjab. The railways minister is from Rawalpindi, Punjab. The water minister is from Okara but also has a house in Lahore, so he is from Lahore, Punjab. The defence production minister is from Kanawal but also lives in Lahore, so he is from Lahore, Punjab. The science and technology minister is from Lahore, Punjab. Have I missed anyone? Let's continue. In addition, the heads of LNG, SNGPL, Ojura, OGDCL, Pakistan, Steel Mills, State Life Corporation, Printing Press of Pakistan, Chairman WAPDA, the Army Chief, most of the Corps Commanders, the DGISI, the DGMI, and all heads of national institutions have a relationship with Punjab. Now, I want to clarify that I have not verified all of this myself. I do know about the politicians, and that list is right. There might be one or two names from Sindh, KPK, or somewhere else, but that doesn't negate the impact of this long list we just read. Even if there's one or two names that are different, does this not make us think as a nation what we are doing? A common Punjabi villager whose school has no water, no bathroom and no boundary wall does not benefit from this. This is all being done by the elite. This doesn't mean that Punjab is getting a huge benefit, but it does show that Punjab is getting more than its share. This is why people from other provinces feel deprived, and the resentment is growing day by day. Who is responsible for balancing this? Who is going to ensure a good balance? Yes, Punjab's population is 65%, so let's say they get 50 to 60% of the share, but what about the others? In the bureaucracy, I think there is a better balance and other provinces get their share. But with this current regime, specifically the PMLN, they have left no stone unturned in this regard. Let's move on. On this same Independence Day, our dear Kamran Shahid, who is on Dunya TV, made a statement. He said that the powerful people of Pakistan, his SRH, is towards the DGISI and the Army Chief, but he's not taking names, and that's good. They are so lovely that if he took their names, he would disappear, and that would be a problem. So it's good that he's not taking their names. He says that the powerful people think that if Imran Khan is released, there will be a civil war. He thinks that releasing Imran Khan will lead to a civil war, and therefore it is necessary to keep him inside to avoid a civil war. But he didn't stop there. He should have stopped there because this was already a very controversial statement. I cannot teach him journalism, as he is a much better journalist than I am. But when you are reporting certain news, you don't add your own analysis. For example, if you report someone's death, you don't say, "It's good that he died, I didn't like him either," or "I think he deserved to die." Similarly, he's talking about keeping Imran Khan inside, talking about a civil war and how powerful people are thinking this. Kamran Shahid then felt it was his national duty to add that he also agrees that if Imran Khan is released, there will be chaos. Now tomorrow, when Imran Khan is released and the times have changed, Kamran Shahid will be doing his show half lying in his chair and will say, "Shahbaz Bhai, we were never a party. We are journalists. We are as critical of you as we are of others. So, my friend, you need to be very careful." That last sentence was not needed. When the powerful people have decided to keep Imran Khan inside because of the threat of a civil war, what difference would it have made if you had or hadn't included your own opinion? Why are you ruining your afterlife unnecessarily? You cannot go to many areas of Balochistan even during the day, let alone after sunset. There are many other areas where people are not officially prohibited from going out in the evening, but the deputy commissioners have issued notifications to that effect. Many journalists and politicians in Pakistan say that Balochistan has become a no-go area. You can't go to most places there. Just go a little bit outside Quetta, about 10 or 20 kilometers, and you can't go any further. Remember the Qawwali party that was going, the Sabri brothers from Karachi? They were just outside Quetta, and what happened to them? 3 of their people were martyred. Now they are saying there will be a civil war? What is happening there? Is candy being distributed? A civil war is already happening, unfortunately. And to stop it, you need a national leader, and at this time there is only one in Pakistan, Imran Khan. Instead of using him and his popularity, even when Mr. Bhutto was at the height of his popularity, a government against him was still formed in KPK. He only won in Punjab and Sindh. Today, Imran Khan is winning in all 6 of our regions: Azad Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan and all 4 provinces. He can unite the entire nation under one thread. Instead of using this personality and his impact and his relationship with the public, we are spreading rumours that if Imran Khan is released, there will be a civil war. In that case, the Rowlatt Act is fine. Just enforce the British-era law and make anyone disappear for 6 months. That wraps up our translation of Shahbaz Gill's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.